or barred from holding public office as a result of any transgression committed under the provisions of this Act. I therefore, as I stand here today, call upon the Commission, this new Commission, under the Chair, Dr. Kefa Nyamwae Omae, do not just be seat warmers in your term in the office, but we want to see you. We want to feel you. We want you to scare sufficiently enough to avoid us from making hate speeches and discriminatory statements that literally can cause this country to implode. As we have always said, we have no other country. The only country we have is Kenya. When Kenya implodes, when Kenya bans, as it did in 2007, 2008, Honorable Speaker, all of us will suffer. What many of us saw in 2007 and 2008 is something that we never wish to live again. We just want, as I stand here, to implore upon the Commission. Your work is cut out. We are going to a very contentious elections in 2027, akin to the contentious election of 2007-2008, where principal actors in the immediate past elections have had a very acrimonious fallout, and each has vowed to teach each other a lasting lesson. So the stakes are so high, and all that we are going to see very heated exchanges, very, very tough words that might actually, if you are faint-hearted, it might cause a lot of distress and incite animosity. Honorable Speaker, actually, the stage is being set. The goons that are now becoming part and parcel of a political discourse, political operations, are setting stage for mayhem. I therefore call upon the Commission. Honorable Speaker, we are starting to use some very hateful words, calling others waganga, mtu wa vitendawili, watu wa kung'oa reli. Honorable Speaker, to me, where I stand, those are hate speech, even if you look at the definition in this particular bill, this particular act. Honorable Speaker, ethnic profiling, say Luyas can never unite. As long as they have eaten, they have no other ambition beyond that point. We, the Luyas, feel that is hate speech, discriminatory, and it should be a matter that falls within the purview of this particular act. Honorable Speaker, saying, because one is not circumcised, can never lead this country. Honorable Speaker, that amounts to hate speech. Unfortunately, I never saw any leader in this country being prosecuted and barred from holding office as provided for in this act, this act. Honorable Speaker, I therefore call upon. Honorable Speaker, one of the issues, of course, that keeps on occurring, and it's normally a hot potato, is the issue of discrimination in employment. Honorable Speaker, a few years ago, I think 1.5 years ago, the country was employing, KRA was employing some junior staff to do some typical work. Honorable Speaker, contrary to the provisions of Section 7 of the Act, it was reported, and up to now, nobody has ever refuted that assertion, that close to 80% came from one ethnic community, yet the law is expressly clear. No public establishment shall have more than 1/3 of its staff from the same ethnic community. Honorable Speaker, some of us feel very uncomfortable. You walk into a boardroom, you walk into an office, and they can hold a meeting, a national function meeting in one ethnic language to the exclusion of others without shame. Honorable Speaker, if we want to have a cohesive society, we as individual members of society must walk the path. As I always joke, if you want to contribute to national cohesion, if you come from coast, look for a wife or a husband from Western. If you come from Nyanza, look for a wife, a yellow from Kiambu, and that they have excelled very well. So that in that manner, our children will not know whether there is a Luya, is a Pokot, is a Turkana, they will feel being Kenyan. But if you say you live in your village, you marry somebody from your village, how will you become a Kenyan so that you feel part and parcel of Kenya? Honorable Speaker, as I conclude, I want to plead my colleagues in political space. There are some statements that we are starting to make, whether in the privilege of the floor of this House or outside where when we are given a microphone, be it in a funeral, be it wherever it is, that are a habinga for chaos. Please, let's check our words. This thing we are talking about zoning. Honorable Speaker, if you read the Kriegler report plus the Waki report, they are very clear. These trumpets of zoning were the same part and parcel that brought this mayhem in 2007, 2008. Let us avoid this talk of zoning. If you are a capable politician, you must be able to face your adversaries head on. This issue of zoning is a defeatist. You are already admitting you have failed. You are unable to galvanize your stronghold to vote for your candidates. With those very few remarks, Honorable Speaker, I support the appointment and wish them well.